Hello everyone, we have a simultaneous equations question here, and it's quadratic simultaneous equations. Now the first thing to say is remember that when we have quadratic simultaneous equations, we can't solve it by elimination. We have to use substitution. Okay, so let's have a look at our question then. What have we got? We have got that 2x squared plus 3y squared is equal to 14. And we have that x is equal to 2y minus 3. So I think it makes sense in this case to substitute for x. So we're going to substitute the x in. So that's going to give us 2, open bracket, and it's going to be 2y minus 3 all squared plus 3y squared is equal to 14. We're then going to expand this bracket. So that's going to go to 4y squared minus 6y minus another 6y plus 9, and that whole thing is going to be times by 2 plus 3y squared equals 14. Let's expand the bracket now, so 8y squared, that's 12, and then 12 times by 2 is minus 24y plus 9 times 2, which is 18, plus 3y squared is equal to 14. Then we're going to collect like terms, and that gives us 11y squared. So 8 add 3 is 11. And then we've got minus 24y, oops, like so. And then 18, take away 14 is going to be plus 4 equals 0. Okay, that's fine. Now, there's no mention that it's important to notice in this question. Notice they haven't said, give your answer in exact form. And they've not mentioned anything about giving your answer to so many decimal places. So there's perhaps a good likelihood of a chance that this question might in fact factorise. Okay, so because they've not mentioned exact form and because they've not mentioned decimal places, we're going to see whether or not it's going to factorise. Okay, so that's 11 there. So I'm going to use our old rainbow split method. Other methods are available. So 11 times by 4 is going to be, we're looking for two numbers that are going to times together to make 44, but are going to add together to make minus 24. So let's think about what our options are going to be. So could it be 4 and 11? So let's think about that. So 4 times 11 does indeed make 44, but 4 add 11 does not make 24. So this can't be that. So what should we do then? Let's think about, could it be, let's halve this one and double this one. So could it be 2 times by 22? 2 times 22 would make 44, and indeed 2 add 22 makes 24. So that would suggest that we've got a pair is minus 2 and minus 22, because 2 to minuses times together to make a plus, and the minus 2 add minus 22 is going to make minus 24. So that's our correct factor pair. Again, I'm going to split the middle term up now. It doesn't matter which way you split it. Okay, but it makes sense to put the minus 22 over here because you've got a common factor of 11 with the left-hand side. But if I did it the other way, I would still get the same answer in the end, so that you literally cannot go wrong on this step. So now we just factorise our two expressions here. I'm going to take out a factor of 11y, leaving me with y minus 2 there. I'm going to take out a factor of minus 2 here, leaving me with y minus 2 there. Remember, you know that this method's going correct if these two brackets match, and whatever's written in front of those is the other bracket. So the 11y minus 2 is my other bracket, okay? So there we go. So that is, that's it factorised. Now that means that either 11y minus 2 equals 0, or y minus 2 equals 0. And if 11y minus 2 equals 0, that means that 11y equals 2, which means that y is equal to 2 over 11. And then over here, y is going to equal 2. So those are our two y values for our points of intersection. So now we've just got to find the corresponding x values, and it makes sense to use the equation x is equal to 2y minus 3. So let's do the first one, 2 over 11 first. So we're going to have 2 times by 2 over 11 minus 3. Let's see what that's going to give us for our x value. That is going to give us, I think it's going to give us minus 29 over 11. Yeah, that's going to give us minus 29/11, matching up with the 211. And then the last one, let's do when y, so that one was for this solution. Let's do this one for this solution. X is equal to 2y minus 3. So x is equal to 2 times by the y, which is 2, minus 3, which is going to be 4 minus 3, so x is going to equal 1. So we found now, what have we found? What's the meaning of this? We found two coordinates, okay? So we've got an equation of some kind of, it's not quite a circle, it's actually some kind of ellipse or something like that. And we've got a line, and we found 2 points of intersection. And we found that one of them has the coordinate minus 29/11 for the x and 2/11 for the y. And we found that the other value has an x coordinate of 1 and a y value of 2. And that's that question done. I hope you found that helpful. And if you are finding these videos helpful, if you could remember to like and subscribe to the channel, then that will help me to keep on making more videos moving forward. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.